Time now for 10 questions brought to you by Tamarind Optical, and I'm joined now by Eagles rookie forward Jacob Santerre. Jacob, who's your favorite NHL team?
Might have to go with the Montreal Canadiens because it's my hometown team. I've been rooting for them since I was a young kid.
I would expect that. Now, do you know fans of other teams, or is it pretty much all Montreal where you're at?
It's pretty much all Montreal. You know how we are in Quebec. But I know a couple Boston guys that I've played hockey with, and we usually didn't get along too good.
I wouldn't imagine. They probably have a tough time of it in Montreal. What is something that's fun to do every once in a while, but not fun to do every day?
I'd have to say go fishing. I love going to fish sometimes, but I guess I got a lot to do during my life, and I can't go fishing that often, but once in a while it's always good with a couple buddies.
All your time playing hockey, who's the toughest goalie you've had to play against?
That's a good question. I'd go with Devon Levi from Lac Saint Louis 2 years ago in AAA Midget. He was very tough to score against.
Okay, where's he playing at now?
I believe he's in the NCAA. He just got drafted in the NHL.
What is your favorite color?
Orange.
Have you ever talked to Jared Baker about that? He's an orange guy as well.
Perfect. I'll talk with him.
Not a very common answer. We got a couple on our team. Why do you wear number 22?
Honestly, do not know. I guess there was not that many numbers available, and I'm usually a 71 guy, but I figured 22 looked pretty good, so yeah, I decided to go with that.
Very good. Why 71? That's a bit of a different number.
I've always had 7 since I was young. My first number was 67, then I had 47. So I always had a number who finished with 7. And my AAA team, no number finished by 7, so I decided to start with it. So 71 was the go for me and went well from there. So I wanted to keep going with it, but sadly there wasn't that many options this year.
This is just an opinion question. Is right now too early to be celebrating Christmas?
I'd say no. I'm a big Christmas guy.
Already Christmas movies, Christmas songs going on your phone there?
Not yet, but it'll come in pretty quickly, I think.
Any level of hockey, your favorite rink to play in?
That's a good one. I'd say my hometown rink. Like, it's a really small rink that can't fit too many people in there, but it just brings back the feelings when I can get a couple hours of ice time during Christmas time. Just brings back the memories from when I was younger.
What is a food that when you eat it, you always eat it in just one bite and you don't need any more?
That's a good one. Maybe cookies?
Yes.
I don't know.
An Oreo cookie you could probably get in one bite for sure, right?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. You get drafted by the Eagles. Who was the first member of the Eagles to message you, welcoming you to Cape Breton?
I'd have to go with Ryan Francis. I didn't get too many people at the draft, but when I got here for my first camp last year, I was just Franny at my billet, so he was really the guy who I looked up to and who really showed me how an Eagle comported himself outside the rink.
The last one for part 1 before this interview, what was the last thing you looked up on Google?
That's a good one. It's probably some math stuff because sorry, because Hankey's making me laugh. Sorry. It's probably some math stuff because we had school today, so yeah. Having a couple math questions there on YouTube, probably that.
Very good, and just so people know, traditionally we've done these in person. The guys are getting a bit off the hook this year that we're doing them on the phone, but some of them have billet brothers, so Jacob's getting a bit of a hard time right now with an audience out in front of him. That's all for part 1. You're listening to the intermission of McDonald Auto Hub. Cape Breton Eagles Hockey, 1270 CJCB.